Human beings of the world, welcome to another episode of Three Drinks Later. I'm joined by two of my favorite people who are surnamed Menon in the planet. Who else? Who are the other Menons who we know? There's you both.
And there's us both.
Anu Menon, Suresh Menon. I asked Menon. There's another Menon.
There is an Anu Menon who's a film director.
Yeah.
Who
There's a
directed
KK
four
Menon.
more shots, please.
KK Menon, yeah.
You know KK Menon, they said once, someone said, why don't you marry him? He's also Menon. You won't have to change your surname. I said, but he's already married and much older. Might be a bit much.
I'm
Yeah,
not
and also-
going to get into that at all, Anu. Anyway.
I also like the idea of marrying somebody just for such a bizarre reason. And it's not like you've changed your
It's
surname.
not a bizarre
No.
reason. It's,
Yeah,
it's a quite a good reason actually. You know?
Yeah.
Unnecessarily then go to the court and change your name,
Yeah.
marriage certificate. Kuch janjat nahi.
So, have you contemplated marrying KK Menon as well?
He said no.
He said you're okay, Menon.
I like my women with better wigs.
He said you're okay, man.
Yeah.
Don't know nothing about wigs, please. He's wearing a cap, I'm wearing a cap.
Yeah, you're looking very nice. I don't know which cricketer you're looking like though.
I thought I'd look like Bruce Lee for a moment, so just
Oh my
just putting
God.
it out there.
Is that the idea?
Now that you mention it.
Yeah. You look like Bruce Lee did no training. Like, you know the thing where you did where you
You
like,
just said Bruce Lee when he stopped training.
it's like Bruce Lee on a break. Bruce Lee on a sabbatical.
Oh God.
But yeah, we'll talk about many things. Just to tell everybody who's tuning in, we're going to lead into the match that's happening today, which is of course KKR versus Babakis. And we'll talk about that. We also have to talk about yesterday's RR versus SRH match, which was hilarious. But we have a few things to acknowledge here right now. First of all, Suresh Menon has shaved off his glorious beard, much to the disgust of everybody in the world.
Not disgust, just dismay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dismay.
Yeah.
Okay, dismay.
Disgust is very harsh.
Yeah.
I just thought he looked like a manly man. Give him quite a sexy edge, I felt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, not that I ever looked at Suresh before and said, oh, what a sexy man. But then with the beard, I was like, wow, potential.
Thank you so much. It makes me feel really nice right now.
Abey, Bruce Lee. Zyada bak mat kar.
See, Enter the Dragon.
But what is that movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? You'll play the Bruce Lee in Once Upon a Time in Lokhandwala. That's the Tarantino version shot in Lokhandwala.
I look more not Enter the Dragon, Enter the Dragon.
So tell us, sir, why you shaved your glorious beard, Suresh?
So I had back-to-back corporate shows, which I don't get too many nowadays because of stand-up comedians who are funnier than me, who know the English properly. They don't want mimicry artists. So I got two people who said they want some mimicry to be done. So I said, okay. And they wanted me to play Sachin.
Yeah.
So I realized I don't look anything like Sachin with the beard and the wig on. So I had to...
No, but you could have done Sachin 4 years into Arjun's career.
I don't want to crack any jokes on Sachin. And since we are on Sachin's topic, that Veda is Sky and all that, that's not my voice, please. That's somebody else doing that. And tagging me, it's not me. I would never make fun of family, okay? Sachin, I'm really sorry. This is the way I imitate you. That voice is coming from the epiglottis. Sachin, I bolte hai. That is not me. This is me, more deeper, just like you. Thank you, love you.
1 second. So this is the...
Esophagus?
No.
The God
You know,
knows.
the chin.
I heard Shah Rukh say it in some epiglottis or something. So I thought I'd use that. It sounded like a very intelligent word. That's why.
Yeah. But see, so compensate for your beard growing, I have put this amazing mustache,
Yeah.
which my wife thinks looks like Clark Gable.
Oh.
Do I look like Clark Gable? Wait, you know what? Let's put a side-by-side photograph of Clark Gable and see, do I look like him or not? Anu, please comment.
No, I'm just saying at some point in a marriage, people turn delusional. But anyway, whatever helps Eva get through the day.
I think some point is a very loose term. I think it's from the start.
I'm just trying to think.
How she's gone to an Hollywood classic.
Yeah.
Do this damn nice, man. Enjoying this. Okay. Let's talk about yesterday's glorious match. What did you think of RR? I mean, listen, I'm a big Samson fan. I want him to win, but those are some weird decisions towards the end.
I don't think he's taking any decisions. I've always felt like he's the puppet and Sangakkara is controlling things. So I feel this season Sangakkara has really lost it. I think this is a fifth loss on the trot?
Four out of five.
Four out of five.
Yeah.
And I mean, so many. First, I was hoping for a super over, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And then I was like, come on, we can do it. And that no ball came. And but this whole idea of what is your opinion on what should happen in the 19th over? Shouldn't you go with your strongest bowler? Do you say, oh, let's take a chance on this youngster Yadav, come on, let's do it? And then you don't use your impact player who's bowled 1 over. I was like, why did you get Obed McCoy? Like, what is he doing?
Yeah. By the way, tough day for West Indians to be impact players.
With Alzari Joseph as well in the previous match.
Alzari's always bouncing on Ravi Bishnoi, like, dikha diya, and he's like, it's Ravi Bishnoi. I think I could bounce on Ravi Bishnoi.
No, I think Alzari was removing his anger on something else. Obviously, the captain for using him. Last over, Alzari, bichara, I really felt bad for him.
Yeah.
But coming back to Samson, I really felt that, there were times when he was standing behind the wicket and he was having eye contact with Sangakkara. For me, Sangakkara is the Sri Lankan Saif Ali Khan.
What?
In his younger days, if you look at his face closely, he's a Sri Lankan version of Saif Ali Khan. And
I don't think either of us is sold on this.
Yeah,
I'm sold on it. I'm sold on it. I'll send you pictures. I'm sure
aspect?
about it. I've done research on it.
Okay,
In fact, on radio, I had called him. Ye Saif Ali Khan dikhta hai.
Okay, so we'll do again, like I did Clark Gable and me, we'll do Sangakkara and Saif and we'll see how close we are.
Younger version, abhi nahi hai. Now he looks like somebody else only. He looks like my neighbor.
He looks like older Bruce Lee like you.
Yeah, I think you want to get your mic closer to you a little bit. Then you can get it, it moves also. It's all good.
Why is
Whatever makes you comfortable.
See, Sangakkara wahan se bhi ishara kar raha hai isko. So I felt that, he good boy bankar, he was taking all the wrong decisions. He was told, if A doesn't work, go to plan C. Plan C doesn't work, go to plan D. So he's going accordingly to what was told to him before the match, and he's a good student.
Yeah.
So he listens to what the teacher has to say and he fucked himself up, that's all.
But this is also like Rishabh Pant. Like, what is it with wicketkeeper captains that they're always puppets for the coach? It was Ricky Ponting with Rishabh Pant. It's the same thing. Like, it's yeah.
I think that's why they get the captaincy.
Yeah. But I'm saying if you have... a lot of people feel that because it's the Indian Premier League, you need to have an Indian captain on board. I'm not so on board with that line of thought. I feel if you have a Joss Butler, why isn't he your captain? He's a World Cup winning captain. Why isn't he? I'm saying Joe Root doesn't warrant a place in the playing 11 constantly. So I'm saying, but you have a Joss Butler who's opening, and plus, why are we going with Sanju Samson?
Because they were not sure about his availability, no? Because a lot of the England players keep going up and down.
But if he's here, I mean, at the end of the day, if he's here and he's staying for the whole period of the tournament, why not?
Maybe he didn't want to do it.
No, also I was shocked that they didn't give Joe Root even 1 over unless he's got some injury. I don't think he was looking injured from any angle after that great attempt at the boundary line. But he is known to take wickets, and especially when Yuzi had bowled so well, I don't think there was any
you're right.
reason.
Even I didn't realize Joe Root could have been a great option actually. Yeah. With his fast rushed in off spinners. Which
and they played him for the longest time. I'm sure he would have taken a few wickets.
But his dancing skills have improved thanks to Chahal.
But I think that conceptually they just wanted to play him just for dikhawa. That they're like, खिलाया ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं लिया.
I feel ultimately owners ने बोला यार ये आराम से बैठा रहता पूरा टाइम इतना सैलरी लेके जा रहा है उसको क्या करें उसको आज डालते हैं भैंचोद फील्ड में डाल दे. So that's what has happened with him in yesterday's match. So he was out there earning his whatever salary that he may be earning, and if he's injured or something, I don't see any reason for him to be sitting there in the dugout if he's not being used. He's Joe fucking Root. What's wrong with them?
Yeah, but it's, the same question could be asked for SRH because they've had Glenn Phillips, who's arguably one of the best finishers in the game over the last year and a half.
And he was there on my team, Team 11.
But he only comes versus RR. Even the previous game that he played was against RR.
Dude, he's played 6 IPL matches. I'm like, are you crazy? How in what universe is Glenn Phillips, who's he's also a good bowler. He's a crazy fielder, probably one of the best fielders in the world, one of the best finishers in the world. You got to figure out a way to play him. It makes no sense.
Also, all these South Africans who are in New Zealand now and playing for New Zealand.
Yeah.
South Africans in England are over now.
But Peacock played very well yesterday.
Yeah, I was so happy he got back thanks to KL Rahul not being there. And then finally Quinton gets a chance.
Dude, there's a survey.
I made a 70.
they did an IPL poll, right, which they have usually, where they said, will KL's absence affect LSG's chances of qualification? And I was like, is this a question? I think it's like asking, hey, will cardboard paper in the field affect like this thing? His strike rate, I went through all the numbers again, okay, and I know he's injured and all. So his strike rate was, I think by the time he left, was 113, which is probably the lowest amongst all openers this IPL, barring David Warner. So
that's why they did a stat. When KL Rahul scores more than 20, the team gets like 160 odd. When he scores less than 20, they get 220.
but his
it'll be really funny. Sorry, it'll be really funny where somebody bowls a Yorker first ball and KL leaves it and they're like, what a great performance by KL. He did it for the team.
Hey, that's Escape to Victory mein where that goalkeeper was replaced by Sylvester Stallone in the film.
Yeah.
He breaks his leg deliberately.
Yeah.
You know, I saw maybe that's what happened with this thigh.
Yeah,
I just think he got fed up because he was playing peacemaker between Gambhir and Kohli. And I was like, that just took the mickey out of him. And I was like, still his facial expressions didn't change. I was like,
Yeah.
KL Rahul is my hero. Like, how?
See,
But
but-
then nothing flinched.
So by the way, we have this this greater than gin, which is a broken bat gin. You know what the
Thank
story
you.
of this is? It's like it's made out. They asked people to give their old broken bats, and it's made by that. And some great stories came in of people who donated the bats.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
it's very
For a moment
interesting.
I thought bats.
Yeah. So, a few people donated the bats to try and this. So this is flavored with that. One guy said. Wait, this is one of the guys who donated this thing. He's saying the Bradbury bat which I donated was my most recent bat. I managed to break it by hooking a ball for 6. The next ball, after getting a replacement brought on, I got out. Says Robert Jessup. So yeah. By the way, after yesterday's match, okay, well, let's see how
do the tasting bit.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Dosto.
Cheers.
Oh, we have to look.
Good
in
to
eyes
Oh,
and
sorry.
eyes.
Oh,
Look in my
nice, lovely.
Be mesmerized by my
Suresh.
Oh, that's fun.
Angadikilla.
So after yesterday's match, who do you think was the person who would break their bat? Like after, would it be like, okay, Abdul Samad, I'm happy for him because he's been on the cusp of sort of making doing something like this. And you know what the most awkward part was? After the match got over, Riyan Parag is just hanging out like, shit, yeah. एक दिन ऐसा मेरे साथ भी होगा.
This Riyan Parag.
I think next season.
How
This-
does he keep getting contracts?
I was just thinking, still looking at some of the team members कि यहाँ पर भी सिफारिश plays a मेरा बेटा application and all those मेरा cousin ताऊ का लड़का and all that, so must be happening. I'm sure about IPL selection ना आजकल ऐसे ही होता होगा. It doesn't look like somebody who has earned. Can I take my accountant's call?
Yeah, we'll record it also. Let's
But
see what.
also more importantly, who is KL Rahul's replacement? Karun Nair. And I thought it was Suresh
Again,
Bain
happy for him. Yeah.
See, Karun Nair missed that
for
call.
50 lakhs.
Yeah.
I swear, poor chap, he didn't get a chance to play. I thought he should have played yesterday.
Yeah. But also with regard to Riyan Parag being selected, his pre-IPL scores were great. He's been doing well both with the bat and the ball. So I think they were expecting him to do the same.
Maybe domestic mein he's very good.
Yeah.
And he should continue.
Dude, but
that.
also like imagine you're playing domestic, okay? I mean, India's domestic is improved drastically. We have
Yes.
great bowlers and stuff like that. But then you're basically playing somebody who's on average 135, and then you come in and you're like Andre Knokia coming in and bowling bouncers and Rashid Khan, all that. It's a different level, yeah. You can't. I mean, it's a different level to compete in. Like this one guy called Akash Singh. I think Akash Singh is the guy who plays for Chennai, CSK. And CSK, I mean, I don't know if you know, that's what Chennai's team is called.
Yeah. Chennai Super Kings ke periya whistle adinga. Nambapuri Chennai ke periya whistle adinga.
What does that mean?
It meant it's all good.
Dude, listen, but talking about chants, okay? Yesterday I heard a chant which I was like, this makes no sense. Which is like, ek samosa, do cup chai, RRRR, jeet jai. I was like, that's the worst chant. And as soon as the chant started, they started losing after that chant. I was like, that's the worst chant you can have.
Why can't we come up with better chants? What is wrong with us?
I think some young boy came and he held it up and I think that became the chant. But I'm like, that's a terrible chant. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this is a great idea.
There's another
actually.
Sara Bhabhi something, na? With Shubman Gill.
सबकी भाभी कैसी हो सारा भाभी जैसी हो,
Yeah.
which is just shadiness
Yeah.
of the highest.
Yeah.
level.
Really shady.
Yeah.
My God, sabki bhabhi.
Yeah, just creepy people. But yeah, so RR yesterday, yeah, we have to talk about the catches dropped, yeah, because there's like some Sanju Samson dropped a catch, but he was just surprised the ball came to him.
But the commentator at that time, I was watching it on Geo. I don't know who's commenting on Geo, but they are quite roasty in their comments, and they're quite there. I mean, who's that spinner who's become a commentator? Swan.
Yeah.
Graham Swan. Man, he's crazy. You have to hear him. Like, I think he's just touching the edge where he could be deported or some dharna is going to happen.
But he
outside the
loves
hotel room.
RR. He was
loves
on
RR.
his knees and all, crying that
Yeah,
another
yeah.
South African was playing for New
Yeah.
Zealand again.
Yeah.
So, damn, where was I?
You're talking about
He was on
his
the edge.
commentary, what he
His
said.
commentary,
Yeah.
what he
No,
said.
commentary was on the edge, but damn it, who was I talking about?
But drop catches. You're talking about
Drop
drop
catches,
Yeah, and
correct.
Sanju
So
Samson.
somebody in that commentary team commented when Samson dropped that he was not focused at that time.
Yeah.
You know, he looked lost. So that's where I said, because he's looking at Sangakkara.
Yes.
And Sangakkara, he must have had that moment where Sangakkara did something like this. And he did.
Stop it.
Something must have happened over there. So he suddenly said, match ke baad dekhta hu isko.
I love Sangakkara. Like, I love Sangakkara. But I don't understand what has happened to him this season.
I think
He's so flat.
Mumbai should get rid of Jayawardene, Mahila Jayawardene, strange name, and Sangakkara.
No, but Mahila is no more the coach. Mahila is actually now
he's
taking care of the global.
अच्छा, okay.
क्या बोलते हैं? Kids.
हम अभी किसी को कहीं पे भी लगा सकते हैं.
He's taking care of the global, what is it, all the multiple teams of MI across the world, which is South African Premier League, ये अपना West Indies वाला and all that.
But even in the WPL?
I think so, yeah. I think that's the idea. He's
So
taking care of all.
success rate, I doubt. Anyway.
But who's the coach? The coach of MI is, it's very...
Yeah, वर्धने को देखा ही नहीं.
नहीं, it's not
दो तीन
Vardhan.
लोग हैं. Correct.
I think it's MI coach. Wait, let's
But
MI
what do we
coach.
think about Brian Lara, guys?
Yeah, it's very funny. Brian
think
Lara,
Mark
whenever I
Boucher.
hear him speak, I find two iconic batsmen with really soft voices.
Yeah.
Brian Lara is also one of them.
But he's just very vanilla, no? Like, what a great batsman, all these 400 plus scores, and then he's actually kind of...
I think he's guarded. I think he's just very
But he has
guarded.
not that West Indian swag that we've come to
Oh, yeah.
know and love.
No, Will
and,
Richards.
you
No,
know,
but
with the bat,
appreciate.
no, with the bat,
Yeah,
like
but I
he
mean,
saved-
not with his, but otherwise everyone has that natural word swag also that Brian Lara doesn't have, really.
So Brian Lara, I think Harsha Bhogle pointed this out that in the last time they lost, he went in a press conference and he said, to succeed you need something a little bit up here. And basically because Umran Malik got to smash for 24 runs in that over. So Harsha Bhogle is like, hey, are you talking about Umran Malik? And then I think Joy Bhattacharya was like, I don't think you should be saying this kind of stuff in public about your players and all that. And I think everybody's opinion was the same, which is that a great batter, everybody loves him, but probably a mentor, not a coach, because he has no coaching background as far as
more than that, he should be there only for positivity. Just saying, hey, kaisa hai? Sab theek chal raha na? You are good, you're good, you're good.
But I feel like supremely talented people, naturally talented people, don't make the best coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I can be a great coach.
Yeah.
I think Praveen Amre, Chandrakant Pandit from India, they're the best coaches that they could have. Chandrakant Pandit, I think, is with KKR.
Yeah, correct.
But I don't know why he's still not dropping Karthik. DK.
No, DK is with the RCB.
Oh, sorry, he's the
RCB.
Yeah, it's okay. We all get
He's with
confused with the
RCB,
teams. We all get confused. I like how Chandrakant Pandit is calling up Kohli. He's like, bye, देख, मैं दूसरी टीम के लिए खेलता है. पर फिर भी एक एडवाइस देते हैं तेरे को.
Please, बंदे को ड्रॉप करना.
Yeah, but dude, the teams are very confusing. And also DK's connection with this thing. I like how Manjrekar after the match yesterday, we'll, by the way, come to the match that's happening today. There's a lot to unpack about yesterday. Because after RR lost, the Rajasthan crowd, the silence was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Man.
I love RR. I wanted, they're probably one of the top 4 sides I want to make it to this thing. But the silence was like quite deafening.
But I thought their choice of, who bowled the last one? I always forget his name.
Sandeep Sharma.
Sandy. So I don't know, it's like really inspiring name, Sandy. Sandy goes out to bowl over there. I don't know. I looked at his face and this guy is going to get smashed. That was my first thought. Khatam.
Yeah.
And that he proved me right. And that even that taking the wicket and no ball, wow.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel, ये no ball इस मैच का था कि कोई और मैच का था.
मतलब?
सोचो. You bowled, they have been caught, but that's not the result that you wanted. Suddenly,
Oh, acha, you're going in that
I'm
zone.
going that conspiracy theory.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So बहुत सारे matches में और I think they pre-shoot all these snowballs and all किया अभी ऐसा कुछ insert डाल दे इसका.
It's like the Filmfare Awards now.
These are your favorite team loses ना. That time you got a lot of these conspiracy theories.
Srishant was like, why wasn't this theory there when I got caught?
And
There's like multiple shots of Srishant taking a towel out. And he's like, one of them is too long, one of them is too dry.
Shri getting caught in commentary से उसने ऐसा कुछ क्या towel निकाला. Like अरे यार I was just wiping my bum.
Dude, Srishant in the sorry. Go ahead.
So, no. There's a great moment which Srishant, Ravi Shastri was talking about how, he just lets his players express themselves.
Yeah.
That's Virat Kohli's personality. Let him express himself. He'll sort it out. That's who he is and all. So Srishant looks at him and said, I wish Mahendra Singh Dhoni also had thought about this with regards to me.
He said this to
Yes.
Hey, but listen, I mean, like after reading, I think what Jared Kimber and a bunch of other people wrote about Srishant, I think there was a bit of injustice
Was there, you think?
I mean, 8 years, man. 8 years is a
a
lot.
long time.
It's a long time for what he did. It was a lot.
For wiping his towel.
For wiping his towel. I think it was a lot.
And there was no concrete proof on that.
Yeah.
So
I
anyway,
know.
who are we
You know,
to
these
talk about
conspiracy theory about Malayalis, alle Suresh,
this is like,
Karun Nayarum,
see, Karun Nair,
Ivanum.
correct. The triple century marne ke baad, he has been quietly sidelined.
Yeah.
Here, Samson has been sidelined, so he's already depressed.
Sideline, he's the captain.
Arey, of RRR, but in national team he's not there. He doesn't get a chance at all.
No, but also like this year, I mean, look, I want Samson to succeed, be in form, and be in the Indian side because like him and his
Never gonna
peak,
happen.
but it won't happen.
They
this
will
year.
not happen because there's a thing against Kerala player.
Oh,
That
wow,
I'm
we're going-
convinced about it.
We are going there. Huh?
Yeah. See, it is there in the
State jingoism.
it's there in cricket. It's there also in the film industry. So there you go.
Oh my God, we are unearthing many things. Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying something about Akash Singh. Before you were mansplaining about CSK to me.
So Chennai Super Kings is one of the sides in the IPL. Yeah. Captain by Dhoni. Do you watch cricket? Do you know what cricket is?
Little bit.
Yeah. So Akash Singh played some match where it was not it was some T20 tournament, and this is why he came to prominence, where he took in 4 overs 4 maidens and 10 wickets. So he took 0 for 10 in 4 overs. And it was in a BCCI recognized thing. I don't know what it was. Wait, I'll tell you the name of the
My
thing. One
God.
second. What's his name? Akash Singh, I said. Yeah. 0 for 10. It was some Bhavar Singh T20 league or something like that. And I was like, dude, that's like if you're a competitive player and you go to one of these leagues, you can do that.
They could have taken me those days if they were scouting.
Yeah.
And it's 7 bungalows ka some makeshift pitches that we used to play. Some great matches where I used to have this complete Imran Khanish in swingers.
Did you?
Yeah, of course. Now they're called off spinners nowadays. So those days they come with some decent speed.
Yeah, like
Now it's like on off spin. Imandari se.
Like when Pakistanis did reverse swing, they were like, this is illegal, but then they called it reverse swing. Same
Yeah.
thing for you, yeah. You were bowling swing, and then they changed the definition.
Dude, but I can't get over this Patirana's like the point of release, dude.
Yeah.
It's like full side on.
It is
Like
full
I don't
side on,
understand.
right? Like you throw from
It's
the.
crazy,
Yeah, they should
yeah.
actually have. I mean, is that not a throw ball?
I'm surprised
No,
that
but
that's legal, honestly.
You're allowed to, the rule is that you're allowed to keep it as long as it's not under your shoulder length. I think that's the
Nonsense. It's
rule.
almost under the shoulder, according to me.
I think his is here.
Like
His is lower than Lasit's. His is
Lasit is
lower.
near the umpire's chest.
Yeah.
This guy's hand comes from the umpire's tummy. That day they show it.
Solar
So,
plexus.
Yeah, solar plexus. It's coming from there.
Dude, there's a Pakistani new fast bowler called, I've forgotten his name. So he was, and now everybody's trying to replicate the Malinga action. So dude, yesterday, Mumbai Indians, their team in the IPL,
I like
since
it.
you're accusing me of mansplaining.
Ala re ala.
So Mumbai Indians played, didn't they play some guy who was like what a slingy action in the last match with CSK? They played some guy. Wasn't it some? There was 2 people they played. There was a guy called Raghav and there was some other dude. And
Really?
everybody's trying to go for people with unusual actions for some reason. But we'll cover CSK. We have a lot to cover with CSK.
I think they should
Yeah.
actually start having actors with fight masters along with them so they can have action, different actions. Ulta bhag kya raha hai, send somersault and bowl them walk.
Okay, so I have a question to ask you about yesterday. Okay, but since we are having broken bat Jin, who do you think should break their bat yesterday? Because the batters did damn well, but was there anybody who would be breaking their bat? Would Sandeep Sharma break the no ball line? Who's going to break a bat, guys?
I think somebody should break a bat on him. Samson should do that. Not on his head, on his bum. Like proper spanking.
I'm scared
of
McCoy
yesteryears.
will do that too.
Samson.
Either Samson
Oh, he should
or
do that.
Sangakkara.
Hey, that's a great idea.
एक ओवर के लिए लाया, एक ओवर के लिए impact player.
तू नहीं जानता मेरा बाप कौन है?
Mr. McCoy. The real McCoy.
Like how it becomes, the more angry you get, the more official you get. Like, Mr. McCoy, the respected McCoy. His Holy Highness McCoy. The more angry. Okay, let's come to KKR versus Papukas. First of all, we have to talk about Rinku Singh, who's currently averaging 50-something in the IPL with a strike rate of about 157. I mean, what a revelation this guy has been, man. The guy's killing it.
In fact, I think he's one of the most sensible batsmen who actually got it right and he doesn't try to throw his wickets. I noticed in the last few matches, I think second match after the 5 6s and over, he went a little free for all. Uske baad se I noticed that he's held himself back and he's trying to play longer innings and he spaces the innings very well. So I'm really impressed here because that sort of thought, these youngsters opportunity mil raha hai, they're all throwing it away.
Yeah.
Next match mein khele, next season mein dekhta hu. But this guy's really stayed and done a really good job here. Really proud of him.
Also, Shah Rukh will dance at his wedding. That's
I'm
the
sure.
promise.
God.
Yeah.
For free, yeah.
Yeah. That's the incentive also, no?
Is that what
No,
they
It's a good incentive.
See, there he can dance free, but KKR will give money. So it will be routed through the corporate. So that way he'll still make his money.
It's like Virat Kohli's fine.
Yeah.
yeah, which RCB now said that they'll pay.
Hey, by the way, I'm proud that I tweeted saying that, they both should be fined or suspended at least for a match and all that stuff. So somebody got behind me saying, oh, you're from that generation, today's generation, you don't know. So I just blocked him. I don't get into arguments. So
No, but also Gambhir is which generation? Gambhir is 41 years old. What generation does he fall in? So once again, has Shah Rukh Khan said that he'll dance
Yeah.
at He said that he'll dance at Rinku Singh's wedding?
Rinku Singh has said that Shah Rukh told him that he'll dance at his
but
wedding.
Chota kuch rahega na, only if
Terms
we
and
win.
conditions
Terms and
apply.
conditions. If we win
Standards
this
and
year,
practices.
this year and next year. तुमने वो देखा ना छोटा
If your average is.
छोटे में लिखा था देखा नहीं तुमने 7 years consecutively जीतेगा तो मैं नाचूंगा नहीं तो
Who's the real Pathan?
Void if Pathan 3 shoot is happening. Void if I disapprove of the bride and choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rinku Singh is great. There's been a couple of questions about the two West Indians in the KKR side. One is Andre Russell and one is Narayan. Now, Russell's I was going through the averages because even across the whole IPL, he's taken a couple of critical wickets, at least as a bowler. His batting has not really arrived yet. So what do you think of Russell and Narayan this IPL so far?
I think they're a bit rusty, but I don't know. Yeah, you can back them. For me, like when I'm forming a team in one of those sides, what I do is I always have these two guys because unka bharosa nahi, they may play.
Yeah.
So they're always there. You cannot ignore them. So that is my take on both these guys. Narayan.
I said it in the beginning only. I don't understand why they retained Andre Russell and didn't retain a Shubman Gill. Like for me, that was like a mistake from the auction point of view. But then I was told, like even last time when we were here, we were told that no, he's one of those marquee players. You just feel like just because of his size and his weight and his reputation that he walks in with swag that you need an Andre Russell as a marquee player. I mean, also there's one school of thought that says Sunil Narine is just having an off season. Otherwise, of course, he's this mystery spinner. He has so many deliveries in his arsenal. You never know what you're going to expect.
And
But this
he's also
season, he's
distracted. And also, Andre Russell, good thing is that Virat Kohli won't take panga with him, na?
Yeah. Listen,
Yes. He'll just be staring at him like that.
Russell bhai bahut acha khela. No, the video went viral of Virat Kohli, right? Where he said that I'm just words. I'm not going to get into a fight. That video has gone viral. Like it's an old interview he gave to somebody, and he said that physical fights, no. I just like to talk.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's great.
But the one thing is true. If you dish it out, then you should be able to cop it.
Yeah.
But
So that I'm
that
on
was in
board
direction
with.
towards Gambhir and Naveen ul Haq. Is that what
I'm just saying either way, I'm vested in that theory. But my only thing is, why does Ravi Shastri believe he should be the UN messenger of peace in all situations? Like I will bring Rohit and Virat together and make them talk. Now if you call me, I will make Gambhir and Virat come together and talk. Matlab, who are you? What ombudsman of peace are you? You arbitrary person.
I never heard such big words for Ravi Shastri, by the way.
Ombudsman.
Hey, speaking of Ravi Shastri.
The only ombudsman I've heard
Speaking
is
of
opening
Ravi
ombudsman.
Shastri, cheers.
But by the way, even Harbhajan Singh volunteered. He said, अगर चाहे तो मैं भी कर सकता
I like the characters who are volunteering for peace. One who slaps someone.
Oh God.
Peaceful. What do you call peace
Peaceful
ambassador?
negotiation. Yeah.
So I was going through Narayan's bowling this year. So his average has been 43 and his economy has been 8.76. And in the middle, they dropped, I think, Suyash, who's been killing it for them in favor of Narayan. So do you think that there is the extension of as you said, marquee and also like Virat Kohli, for example, there is no logical reason for him to be in India's T20 side. But
Why do you say that?
I mean, come on. You can't have 3 players who take their time to settle in. Like, you can't have KL Rahul, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli on the same side.
See, now that problem
There's
is
no way.
solved. KL is not playing.
Yeah.
At least for a year, he won't be there.
Is it a year?
He's not there just till the World Test Championships,
See,
no?
his right thigh has been affected and, it will be
His heart has also been affected. Suresh.
That was in Malayalam. I won't say anything about that.
I'll put translations of something.
Yeah, please put.
I'll put my own translations.
So I got a lot of things. I could say a lot about that, but anyway. So
you can. We can edit it.
no. That'd be a new controversy. So I feel he won't be able to play for a year, I'm sure.
Are you saying this with hope or any medical expertise?
Whereas Atiya Shetty said, I want an extended honeymoon. Like,
It's like Shah Rukh Khan dancing at my wedding. That's that. Yeah. But by the way, Suresh has evolved so much. Yeah, he said that Andre Russell has had rust, and he never did the Andre Russell pun, which usually a Suresh would do. So I'm disappointed, but also congrats on your evolution.
Thank you. I'm maturing along with age. Maybe it's a gin.
Yeah, the gin.
It's quite classy, I must say.
It's
a
actually
mature gin, mature man.
Yeah, so
mature jokes.
I don't remember Ravi Shastri. Geoffrey Boycott more than. Oh, Jeffrey.
Then you'll be drinking it very slowly if you're thinking of Jeffrey Boycott.
That's what I want to do. That's the best way to taste
it. It takes him 2 days to finish a 30 shot. It's like,
superb.
There's a couple of things about KKR, and then we'll move on to Punjab Kings. This Ferguson, they basically did the mid-season trading. What did they do? They just got him in the mid-season, they traded him, and they've played him for one match, I think. Which is, I'm like...
I think he's investing in mutual funds. Meanwhile, mutual funds sahi hai.
No, but like sometimes these decisions are bizarre. Like Umran Malik has been copping a lot of flack for basically having a bad IPL so far. With somebody like Umran Malik whose big weapon is pace, there will be times where he'll get tonked for 24 runs, and also a young guy. And the same thing applies to somebody like Lockie Ferguson, who's like, for a fact, World Cup chalu hua, wo jaake le lega 6 wicket in a match, and then you'll be like, what the hell?
And I think yaar, isko kyun nahi dala hai?
Yeah.
Ye tha kya apne team mein?
So what do you do? Do you like having the pace of Lockie Ferguson?
I like Lockie Ferguson as a bowler. He's done great for KKR. So I don't see any reason. I don't understand, honestly, the reasoning behind a lot of these, as they call it, baffling tactics that have been used.
Since you put my mind over there, I'm going to crack a really bad
Yeah,
one.
yes.
please, come on.
Every time they wanted to take Lockie Ferguson, they Lockie ko dal de wahan pe. So log khane mein Lockie leke aata tha, but they forgot Ferguson.
KKR also, you should put Ashok Tinda.
But Tinda was a lot of fun, yeah. He used to run really fast, you know? And the hairband, awesome. I used to love him. At least every ball he looked, he's put in great amount of
And the jump and all.
The jump was sometimes you were higher than the umpire. But ball used to come out 5 apiece. It was good fun to watch. Tinda,
It's like Abby Kurvilla, like 6'5". You're like, what a height for a pace bowler, and just the slow balls that used to
No,
come.
but Abhay Kurovilla used to have a lot of the height bounce and all, no, back then. Like his like a lot of these people, their Ranji Trophy averages are crazy. Like
But they got him in his 30s also, no? So it was like much later in his life.
Somewhere
Even
again, baffling.
T.R. Shekhar was running the MRF Foundation.
Yeah.
I remember him because this is all black and white era. So he used to come with this run-up which was like really curved. You know, somewhere covers ko side se dur se almost from from that boundary is coming running into the stumps like this. So it was a curve.
Yeah.
You know, I used to feel like, God, jabardast bowler hai karke. You know, and then I think once we were playing against Pakistan, if I'm not mistaken, Mushtaq Khan or somebody got a bouncer which hit him on his head. And everybody, Shikhar, fastest, next, ये तो तोड़ देगा. 2 wicket खत्म. उसका wicket ही नहीं. Full test match got over. Mudassar Nazar made some 7,000 runs in 86 days. And so it went. But उसका कुछ देखा ही नहीं उसका.
Yeah, but it's like you know, when Rashid Khan right now said that we have 1,000 more spinners in Afghanistan, right? And they probably do. Like Afghanistan is a side which I want to talk about when we are covering GT in the next episode. But it's the same. Like you have to give confidence, right? Like remember that guy David Johnson was the guy, right?
Yes.
Who got Ricky Ponting out of the glove and the umpire didn't give him, and he would have had 2 wickets in the first spell he had bowled in international cricket, and then they're just like, nahi chala. And I'm like, but the whole point of a fast bowler, a pace bowler of that caliber, is that you take the crucial wickets and you take the tail enders. What you're doing in the middle doesn't really matter.
Correct.
Okay, let's come to Punjab Kings. Arshdeep Singh. Okay, again, I'm a big fan of Arshdeep Singh, even though a lot of people are going on about his economy so far, but across the board, dude, हर अगले दिन कोई ना कोई 200 मार रहा है.
What is economy? Like your average score is 217 a match, and people are getting it easily. Like you have no idea what a winning score is at this point. Like I think that's the issue.
I think something has gone wrong at the bats quality, because I can't see such great timing. Case talk and boundary
नहीं,
cross
impact
किया.
player है ना, that's it.
Impact
It's-
player. I definitely feel there's something terribly wrong with the equipment, and this is not the way, because IPL, to make it interesting, it's for me, every match that I'm seeing, it's looking more and more like a entertainment show more than cricket for me. And Arshdeep Singh, I don't know, I'm very pissed with him for bowling that well against Mumbai. and yeah, people are talking that 25 lakh ka stump tod diya, but he broke our back also. That's a different thing. Mumbai ko matlab really. And then you go and see him
like
bowling.
Neeta Ambani is like, मैं stump वापस लगा दूँ. So है पैसा मेरे.
But he's such a good bowler. I just wish in real matches, international matches, he has
Real matches, Parnyapa?
Yes. Real matches. Because for me, this is becoming like more and more a toy story compared to the real men playing. In those matches, if you don't have these sort of figures, like Sachin Tendulkar, my Sachin Tendulkar has played international matches, and still I don't think a Virat, anybody can stand in front of him the way he has performed. For that matter, Dhoni. These are real international class level players. You have to come up to that standard. And he can do it, but I don't know why he's not doing it.
I like how Suresh just diss Virat Kohli so subtly right now.
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah, everyone
he's
said
no
Virat
Sachin.
Kohli. He's going to replace Sachin. But Sachin is Virat Kohli. I have never seen Sachin, Kapil Dev, anyone for that matter, goes hammer in tongs like every match. Hey, teri baka. What's the point? You're a legendary player. It can happen. You can be wild. You can lose it and all, but it doesn't have to happen every match.
But that's a personality type,
Yeah.
no? What you like? At least he's consistent
Then
in his
basically for
personality
me-
type.
Yeah, correct. I'm okay
I don't
with
think
that.
he's pretending or whatever.
Correct.
That's just him.
I'm very okay with that.
Yeah.
It's like Shakti Kapoor will always be Shakti Kapoor.
Yeah. Sure. I don't know where that was. Like he's not waxing his chest, just looking creepy. Like I don't know where that was going, that analogy.
But they're not bad. Not bad.
I don't think any human being has ever said Virat Kohli is the Shakti Kapoor of cricket. that's what Suresh.
Let his daughter grow up. Will she look like Shraddha Kapoor?
Oh, God. No, but I honestly feel the matches where Virat Kohli has been silent and he has focused on his batting, those matches he has done well. The moment it's ka mood ke upar hai. It's almost as if something has gone wrong, which happens to all of us at home. And when you come out, your mood is according to what's happened inside your house. So I feel kuch to problem.
No,
He
but
needs
he's
some
also
counselling.
admitted that he overcompensated with the attitude and the aggression when things were not going well for him form-wise. So he said, I know I was doing that because I just wanted to sort of rev myself up constantly, and therefore this was the way I got. I'm not saying it's the right way, but this was what happened and this is what transpired. So
we'll forgive him.
But we'll come...
As long as he plays well in real matches, I'm
in
okay with
real
it.
matches.
sorry, but your point was you don't see the reason why he should be in India's T20.
Yeah, there's no...
lineup.
There's no logic.
But I'm saying, did KL Rahul and get Virat? No, because whatever
Yeah.
said and done, he is a presence.
No, but
like
that-
there is something about, like we're
but-
talking about an Andre Russell being a marquee player. At least this one is in better form.
And he's a
he
great
exudes
fielder.
this great energy. And when he's not there, you miss him.
Correct. No. So I'm saying the marquee player, I was actually defending the marquee player tag. Like there's no logical reason for Virat to be there. But the reason for Virat to be there is because he's the one who soaks in the pressure and he's the one who hits Harris off for that boundary and all that kind of stuff. So he's that guy. He just needs to be almost like a strike rate and all need to go up. Anyway, we're talking about Punjab Kings. So a couple of things about Punjab Kings. A guy who's literally in, I think, 4 innings, essentially now come into the question of playing for India, which is Jitesh Sharma. Striking at his strike rate, I think this IPL has been 169. Guy's killing it, and he's not. It doesn't seem like it, not effortless, but it seems like he's in a good zone with regard to it. It's like damn good fun. No, not impressed, Anu.
I mean, what are we like? There are so many options sort of for anything. Like at
Yeah.
the end of the day, we've also seen that there is that gap that sometimes not everyone can bridge. We're in a great season at the IPL vis-a-vis whether that transpires into or transfers into like great. Like for a Venkatesh Iyer, for example, we were like so excited. Oh my God, he's going to kill it for India.
Oh, yeah.
This is what we were looking for. This 6 foot plus batsman who can bowl. Oh, what a wow! And then like nothing happened. Also, Rohit Sharma didn't think that he could bowl at all when he was playing for India for some reason. Yeah. I mean, batting left-handed, bowling right-handed. So I feel like either we give them time, but on the base of 4 matches, it's just too much pressure.
I agree. Yeah, what do you think?
I was going to say the same thing because, some of them, what is it? They flatter to deceive.
Yeah.
Especially.
Well played.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Sexy right
I
now.
was trying to. Damn it. So what is that book? Thesaurus? I should start reading from there. I'm meeting Anu Menon
You
today.
just did a shashi.
So, I always feel, what's the bowling attack that he scored against? What are the pitches that he's played on? And that's only that much that one can do here. But
Yeah.
once you go outside to real pacey wickets, swinging wickets, then you see, ये तो बेचारा, गली cricket के लिए भी लायक नहीं है.
No, but like what you said about the curvature wala run up.
Yeah.
The person who's doing that a lot is Mark Wood. Like Mark Wood actually runs in like that, which is quite interesting from his POV.
Always angular run-ups. We all used to have that because those bowlers those days, all the West Indian grades, they used to have this angular run-up. And some of them, Van Holder was more curvish, T.R. Shekhar was curvish, and there were...
What did he say? Van Holder, that's the wrestler.
No.
He was there in the Royal
Not
Rumble.
Van Holder. No, Holder, of course. Van Holder. Van Holder.
There's an actual person called Van Holder?
I
Yes,
don't know
my dear.
clearly.
If I'm not mistaken, the early 70s ka match. Holder to hai, Van.
Wait, I'm going
I
to Google
could be mistaken,
Van.
but-
But it's T.A. Shekhar. Huh?
T.A. Shekhar.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm just saying that because I'm from Chennai.
Oh,
so
Van
I should,
Holder
Van
was
Burn.
yeah,
Yeah.
fast, medium, and okay. In between two eras where West Indian cricket was dominated by fast men. Dominated by fast men sounds like such an
Yeah.
implication. I'm a fast man.
Hey, but they had some rock stars. I remember
Yeah.
Colin Croft once in New Zealand. The umpire didn't give him a decision. He came run up and came and knocked him over. Just knocked him over.
But that was because they had a big problem with the New Zealand umpires. I remember the story because the New Zealand umpires were like, it was LBW and they were like literally plumb in from the wicket, and the New Zealand umpires were fully.
But that time it was very clear.
So this was even, I think it's a story about Viv Richards getting very angry with the umpiring and
Was
stuff
it like a
that.
racist thing? Or
No.
just
That-
a bad
there was-
umpiring thing?
yeah.
Oh,
there was a
bad umpiring.
mix.
Those days, home umpires used to only अपना home का team है,
Yeah.
गावस्कर का out नहीं देना, यहाँ का. Very clear. पाकिस्तान में ज़्यादा था, न्यूजीलैंड में बहुत ज़्यादा था.
Yeah.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में कहीं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा था.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's why Sonny Gavaskar wanted to go out of the field. I completely support him. I was witness to that.
Thank God he didn't cross the line, huh? But his partner, otherwise they couldn't continue the match.
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah. But okay, let's to talk about from Sunil Gavaskar to go to another person whose name is SG, Shikhar Dhawan. So, dude, okay, I was going through the averages of openers, all Indian openers who are potential T20 openers for India, which includes Virat Kohli, by the way, because he's been projecting himself as that. Virat has actually had a great IPL so far, irrespective of what people say about strike rates and all. 46 at 135, KL Rahul 34 at 113, Rohit Sharma 18 at 126, something else.
He's a retired life.
Ishan Kishan 29 at 137 strike rate, which is okay. And then Shikhar Dhawan, 58 average at 149 strike rate. I mean, the guy is literally ahead of everybody.
Yeah. He also
in the
didn't
curve.
play very matches in between.
I think he's played
Yeah.
7 so far. Yeah, 3 he's
Yeah,
been
three.
out. Yeah.
Sam Curran was captain.
Correct, yeah.
Yes.
So he's playing with an intent to prove people wrong, the selectors wrong. So उसका मकसद है. So he's trying to prove कि मैं हूँ. But difficult to see him survive the international season. The real matches.
Yeah, I've always felt he's been treated badly for real matches.
Yeah.
But he's always
delivered.
brought his A game.
Yeah.
And he's still agile. He still is a great fielder. So you can't play the age card for too long if the guy is delivering. So I don't see why he's been in the shadows the way he has.
In fact, I would replace Rohit with him as an opener for sure in international matches.
No,
We have to discuss Rohit, by the way.
Yeah, we have to cover the Mumbai match. Yeah. So just to tell everybody who's watching, we're going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pre all the matches on those particular days. The matches include whatever, you figure it out. Yeah, we'll record it. I just have to toggle through. So we have 2 screens here. We are screened down. You see, professionalism, guys. Come on. We've achieved it because of Yash and Vivian and.
I'm blown
Oh,
away.
Yash,
Just blown away.
Yeah, Yash.
Yeah.
It's all Yash. He carried this in the train. All the way from Vashi. He was in the train like holding it like this. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He doesn't even live in Vashi. He was just there to prove a point.
The Vashi train journey, obviously, you've not traveled a lot for that train. If you had said Virat,
Arey, that V word.
Virat and getting down at car.
He was at Virat Kohli station. He came from
Virat Kohli station now, that's all.
Okay, so I want to ask you about the match today. KKR versus PBKS. Who's your choice to win? Who are you supporting?
It's too unpredictable, both these teams. But just for Preeti Zinta's dimples, what that Publicis, some ad agency that you're talking about.
Publicis?
Publicis. Zen Publicis.
Yeah.
Publicis.
Yeah, Faf Publicis, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the team that you're saying. Sounded
Publicis,
exactly.
yeah.
So Punjab.
Yeah.
So Punjab. I go with Punjab.
So I like the fact that since he chose Preeti Zinta's dimples, I choose Shah Rukh Khan's dimples. I'll go with KKR.
Hey, Nishra Dimple Kapadia cheering both of them.
See, this is the Suresh that I miss. Who missed the Andre Russell joke is back. I'm all for PPKs because I think it's such a great story. There's so many great players to support in it, and again the Shikhar Dhawan factor, man. I'm a big fan, as I said. Like he's this thing. Even though, like again with KKR, it's there's so many mini stories in all of this. But give predictions. Who do you think? Okay, let's get okay with this 45 minutes in. Okay, whoever's won the toss has won the toss. Just tell me who is going to win. Who's going to win? It's Punjab, all three of us?
Sure. Punjab.
Have we coerced you into this?
No.
I'm feeling
I like Punjab.
दो सेठ के बीच में लड़ाई हो रहा है राणा सेठ और धवन सेठ.
But also Nitish Rana's wife was being stalked and all that.
That's so creepy, dude.
Isn't it?
My God. And it was so goddamn weird.
But that's normal Delhi.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said this is normal Delhi. It's like normal day on Delhi where I'm being stalked.
Why are you making a big deal out of it? Like,
so much, man. It's so frustrating to keep watching this happen. Look, my mom was 57 at the time. We were in Chandigarh, and my mom came back and she was laughing because she's like, I was being stalked by two guys, and she's like, I told them, I'm like, beta, I'm 57 years cute. And she's like, I'm embarrassed on your behalf that you're such a creep. Come on. So yeah, anyway, I think all of us are supporting Punjab. I would love to see Russell back in form though. I think I'll be, sometimes you're watching the match and you're like, what I want is that I want this, but I also want this.
Yeah.
You want Andre Russell to score 100 of 12 balls, but you want Punjab to win. So that's what I want.
Now maybe today is the day.
Yeah,
because
maybe.
you said that.
Yeah. So we've recorded this at 1:41.
Russell dikha apna muscle.
Yeah. Russell muscle, yeah. 1:40 p.m. Here's my prediction for today because I got the last one almost correct. I think what's going to happen is Punjab is going to win the toss. They're going to choose the bat. They're going to score 192 runs and KKR is going to be 189 for 6. That's my prediction.
I just like the fact that the last one I got almost right. What is almost right? Either they win or they don't win. Either you are right or you are wrong. So it's not like you're almost pregnant. Like either you are or you're not.
I know a lot of people who've been almost pregnant.
I get a feeling it's going to be a low scoring match, by the way.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Wait, where is it?
And after that, I'm going to ask you, where are they playing the match? Eden?
MIG Cricket Ground in Bandra East.
Oh, then definitely.
So, what is your prediction? Give me a prediction. What do you think is going to happen?
Score-wise?
Are bindas, just go for it. Who cares?
I'm saying
What's the difference?
KKR 141 and Punjab 143 for 7 winning the match.
Oh my God. What about you, Anu?
I'll go with Punjab batting first 172 and KKR all out for 137.
Oh my God, all of us have predicted like they're batting first and winning, yeah.
मैंने उल्टा predict किया.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you to everybody who tuned in. This has been a lot of fun again. Broken Bat, this has been very, very fun, man. We had ginger ale and stuff.
See.
By the way, I'll tell you a couple of stories about this guy. One more story I have about somebody who donated a bat. This guy said the most memorable thing about this bat. So again, to give you the story, this gin has been flavored by bats, which sounds like an unusual thing, but it's as we tasted. This guy said the most memorable thing about this bat is my brother and I playing cricket with our childhood friends where we grew up. Lots of sixes and lots of hit wickets too. Now, I don't know. I don't know how you're swinging the bat that you're doing a lot of hit wickets. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We have a QR code popping up for early releases, which will be possible for Wednesday and Friday. We're going to be back on Wednesday and Friday prior to each of the matches. Whenever you see the schedule, please do. And subscribe. And Anu and Suresh, anything coming up that you'd like to promote, please feel free.
I'm not into promotions.
Yeah, even I'm not into promotions. I just need donation.
Yeah. So you can donate to Suresh's bank account. And
his personal NGO.
Or GPay.
Yeah, GPay. So Suresh's number will be flashing here somewhere. just
more than $1,000, 76 people giving, it's more than enough.
Listen, that's not a bad strategy, by the way. Yeah?
You know, it's like as a child, I used to say, if you get 1 rupee from each person in this country, my God, you get so much money. Yeah. And then you realize that everyone thought the same thing. But when you thought of it at 6, you thought you were a genius.
And for people who would have counted that, say, hey, Bikari log ka kya, wo log thodi de sakta hai. That day in the car, at a signal, I saw one poor person, couldn't call them beggar now anymore, because they were talking on a phone, a smartphone,
Yeah.
and the signal stopped and एक मिनट phone करता हूँ, came back, पैसा ले ला.
I think that was just Jose. I think he was just walking.
Oh, this is going to kill you.
There can't be Jose never leaves his house.
No, yeah, correct.
What
Can't
are you
be
talking
possible.
about?
Jose घर क्या?
So my alternate punchline, that was Cyril. Those are the two options we have.
Cyril is too rich. He would have probably bought the signal.
Yeah, he would have bought the signal and all
And
the
then
cars.
also started begging over there, but the signal, I just bought it off,
Yeah.
from my uncle.
Yeah, Cyril goes to car showrooms and he's like, I want it. And they're like, what? They're like, showroom.
Showroom. He didn't buy the cars. Yeah.
Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in. It's a lot of fun. Again, Wednesday and Friday, we're going to be back prior to the match. And check in the description for all the details for both Anu and Suresh. Please follow them on all the social media, YouTube, Twitter, etc. And I have a couple of shows coming up in Delhi and Noida. The details will be here, QR code, etc. Thanks a lot for watching. Love you all. Marry me. Goodbye.
Why did he end like...
I don't know.